Casanoko just rolled with it in the moment, which is such a G thing to do. Big ups to Casanoko, one of the GOATs.
So good here. And here we go, hopping back on the stick. Some familiar faces here.
Yes, indeed. This wasn't fighting goal. This is his opponent, right?
I believe so.
The player that played Leo and Eno in our very first set of the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so making it further here in the pools. Oh, this is
Swagnemite.
Yeah,
Swagnemite.
yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Go.
Good looking out. Thank you, Mother Base, for informing me. I did not see the program, but it is indeed on my monitor. We're going to get this going. Swagnemite back in the building. We'll see if he tests the waters with Eno again, or if he's just going to go straight to the White Fang.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if it's me, I go Leo. That character is
that's right.
obnoxious. But of course, this might just be, you know, hand warmers, button check going on here. We've been getting a lot of those.
I'm expecting it.
So I'm not even going to commit to that. We're playing May over here, all right? I'm not getting mixed up again. I'm not going to let them do that to me.
Good point. I'm going to take myself out the game, out the mix. I'm going to call this Hagger assist. Get me out this mix.
Just lariat on out of here.
Mm-hmm. Let me see right now. Okay. I don't want to say nothing. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I hope we get May, because May is a lot of fun, definitely on brand here for in Daytona. And you know, the denim hoodie goes kind of hard with the denim hat.
Damn, the denim hoodie. She's got the Canadian tuxedo on. Denim from head to thighs because she don't got no pants.
Exactly. All right, hold on. It's button checks and just the combo trials, all right?
Yeah, right.
That happened that combo breaker in Exerd. they went to the combo trials for Leo. We're playing through the combo trials while they were warming up.
I thought he was like, let me get my Johnny stance dash cancel off, bro.
And they were earning money so they could go buy music. That's what it was.
Oh, snap.
It was crazy.
Yo, Guilty Gear players are something else, bro.
Like,
what you mean is they don't got this song unlocked? I'll do it myself.
But we are going to start things off with Eno, so we are testing the waters with Eno here. I kind of like that. You know, go game one with Eno. If it doesn't work out, then you swap to the trump card.
That lets me know that he's very serious about this character as an alternative to the Leo, right? Like, he's trying to play this character first, give himself that tournament experience to get used to it. Let's get against Oakey. See if he hit him with the Oakey doke.
Yeah, I think May is pretty solid against Eno, though, because Eno likes to take to the skies a lot. I mean, she has to when she goes for a forward dash. A's air buttons and her anti-airs are obnoxious. They're incredibly strong.
Yeah, most definitely, and that's something you got to be really aware of. Nice job, though, being aware of the burst. Let's cancel it into the stroke.
Yeah, empty jump throw as well, or empty dash throw, I should say, trying to go for that low. Pace of the match has slowed down substantially, but there it is. 1-3K in, and it forces Swagnemite to spend the burst.
Sliding on into the DMs, though. Oh, my goodness, and Oakey, the leading Swagnemite.
Yeah, and a lot of layer one so far from Oakey, just a lot of just a lot of dolphin pressure coming out. And you see Swagnemite tries to go for the 6P there, but gets blown up by the 6H.
It's only been Oakey so far. There's been no doke. We got to see if the doke comes out. If Swagnemite earns the doke.
You have to watch out for the threat of command throw, right? But gets caught by that 2K. The amount of damage that Oakey got off just as a 2K star there because the risk gauge was building up and because Eno is made out of glass.
Yo, the guitar to the face though in the air, and immediately Oakey. That's one of those things, Maze love taking advantage of that stagger stun that you get put into, right? That is going to dash up and throw you while you're trying to mash out of it. Great stuff for the Totsugeki finish. You know what it is?
I've never mashed out of that stun in my life, Rich. Never.
Oh,
because you have to time it in this game.
Yeah, exactly.
Mash, right?
Yeah.
See, when they let me mash, I go two hands on
like,
that. But now they're like, no, hold on, you have to time it correctly. I'm like, I don't want to time things.
Yeah.
Just let me out of here. Let me out of it.
Let me literally run my hand across the buttons and get out. But nah, in this game, like you mentioned, you got to straight time it. So.
Yep. And now it is time for Leo White Fang here coming on in. Yep. So Eno didn't work out. She kind of got steamrolled there, unfortunately. But Leo is definitely going to be able to do the steamroll, and we just need that one solid knockdown and start running that mix-up game.
Yeah, and always when it comes to playing against Leo, I always wonder how clean the person's safe jump timings are, right? That's always something you got to be looking out for because they're going to let the flash kicks fly. And of course, if they have meter, you're going to be put into a mix-up regardless if you have a safe jump or not.
Yeah, speaking of the devil, and it will appear, right? Flash kick is just such a strong tool, especially with the hard knockdown, too, at the end of it, just allowing Leo to run even more mix-up. Here we go.
That's the thing, man. Every knockdown he gets, the pressure continues. There's no relief. That's why I call it the Lion's Den.
Right now, the Dolphins are fighting back here, land versus sea. And there's the back throw into the corner. Overhead coming. Yeah, good block on that.
Definitely a great block, and immediately burst out as well, giving himself a better chance at life, but the air throw from beneath, that is the classic Guilty Gear, and then you got caught in the Lion's Den at the end. Back turn mix-ups, you ain't making out of that alive.
Yeah, and it's kind of a familiar story here as well. Swagnemite already doing way better with the Leo swap. Ooh, but gets caught by that 5H. Nice 6P there on the up Dolphin attempt, starting to adapt to these Dolphins. And remember, that is layer 1 of May's game plan. Once you start shutting that down, then you really force her to swap things up.
It's true, say it with your chest. Swagnemite now, oh, he has the pillars to bring him all the way to the corner. Oakey, though, I was going to say he's got 50% tension on his side. How does he use it? Wake up Orca, baby.
The Orcas, the Orca army.
The Orca army. Do it for the boys in the back. Your ship's made out of whales.
And I like how we're starting to slow things down a little bit here with Oakey. There's the throw. Recognizing that going too fast-paced with the Dolphins, kind of a detriment for them.
It was just scary to me how long he charged up that 6H, bro. I was like, please don't press the button.
Oh, but slides right on in to get tossed.
Okay.
And there's the low. Okay.
That's fine. I thought the OTG was going to kill, but we're good. The back turn K gets the job done.
All right, so bringing back one game here.
One apiece, yeah. I mean, Swagnemite, when he switches to this Leo, you can tell it's really the business character. That's the main chicken.
Saying we need to get out of pools.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
I'm not trying to be a lifeguard right now.
But Oakey is going to try to drag Swagnemite to the bottom of the sea here with all the creatures. There's the Dolphins coming in again. Swap sides with the Dolphins there underneath.
Yeah, but then, oh, the beach ball. No match for the mighty projectile of Leo. Getting duffed on the way there. Tried to catch it, open up with a throw bait attempt. My God, the Totsugeki spam.
Oh no, but tried to chase in the air there with the JS. Not going to work out. Now Swagnemite is in full control in the corner. There's the RC. We gonna go for the wall break? No, we just want to hold on to the pressure.
Yeah, looking to keep the corner primarily. Maybe with the right hit, the wall break can lead to a kill. But either way, this is not what you're looking for. Okay, that is. The back throw. Oh, it does connect. Yikes. I was like, maybe he's out of range, but no. The Orca, big body.
He just pushed her off the Orca. That's crazy. That thing just kept going, so see ya.
No mounts in this fight. It's not allowed.
Just pressing on that 5H too. Just such a good disjointed button.
Yeah, that button is bonkers, bro. Very scary. You can see him look forward again right there, but Swagnemite coming from the skies, able to avoid that hitbox for the most part. Looks
36 games, we're flipping. There's the dipping. That's the flipping and dipping. All right, the okie dokie.
Taste my heel, bro. And then catching the landing frames right there. Okay. Maybe not even landing, but right before he landed.
Actually surprised we didn't go for the super there just to get the hard knockdown positive bonus.
Let me get that to slide on in, but he dropped the combo. This is a real chance for Swagnemite. The overhead is there. You got the super to give me that stage change.
You're alive, right?
With the plus frame.
Okay. Sometimes that super does a deceptive amount of damage.
Yeah, but you never really know.
Difference though is May's got that Japanese guts, but unfortunately there the whiff throw means that we are going to go to game number 3 here. 2-1.
Indeed, Swagnemite. Man, that's such a rough way for it to kind of play out for our May player here, Oakey.
Yeah, so close there, and then just one back throw, right? That back throw incident just blowing you up. And that's how strong offense is in Guilty Gear, that something as simple as a back throw can immediately steamroll into a full comeback.
100%, man. All you got to do is take your turn. If you can find whatever way to take your turn, just know that's enough. You don't need to get the big damage right now because the offense will bring it eventually.
Well, we better not get hit because we have 100 meter on deck. That is a lot for Yamada, a killer whale, whatever we want once we can get that hit.
And that burst was 24 carats, trying to have James style.
I really like the change here, though, from Swagnemite going to that guard point to beat out the Dolphin a little bit earlier.
Yeah, definitely a super solid tool that Leo has. Haven't seen Swagnemite utilize it too much, so glad to see him bring it out here in this round. But just bypassing him after the flash kick, that's what we talked about, right? The RC leaves Leo at advantage even when you block.
Yeah, it looks like Oakey is maybe a little not sure on how to approach in neutral, right? It's been a lot of Dolphins and beach balls, but that's not really getting Oakey anywhere. Oh, no. It's Swagnemite. There it is. Back turn 5P.
That might as well be a 6P.
It might as well. It's better. You get a full combo.
Yeah, back turn 5P is a bonkers button, bro. You look at the hitbox on that joint, like I said, might as well be a 6P.
Now our layer 1 game plan here is not working out with the Dolphin. Oh, as I say, we bait out the flash kick with the up Dolphin. Okay, hold on.
Maybe starting to adjust it a little bit, showing him more something to get used to. But again, reaching for that throw a little bit early. That's something we've seen from a lot of the Guilty Gear players here early on in pools. And it's just a situation that is very strong because of how quick it is, but man, you get destroyed if you whiff it.
it is that panic button like we've mentioned multiple times. Anti-air 2K.
Oh no!
5K, excuse me.
No, Swagnemite using that 2D so good again in like these situations where people are walking back, they're looking for a throw, the airborne properties, the low properties, put them in a spot to win the set.
And now be careful, don't dolphin, don't do it! Oakey, please, I'm begging you. You can feel, oh, there it is! But the YRC comes out, actually.
Oh God, he actually PRC, that was super smart.
Throw, OTG with the 2S, there we go. Oakey, all right, able to take a round, staying alive here in these pools.
Strong adjustment right there. Utilizing the shallow dolphin, even RCing it to make sure he didn't get a quick reaction off. Oh no, but Swagnemite, not gonna let him get any offense.
Oh, and again, just with the panic burst there, that was your opportunity to get a massive punish on that whiff fireball.
Exactly, right? We just saw him whiffing the throw. Now he's gonna get stage changed, and he's gotta deal with these plus frames Leo's gonna bring at him. Berserker Slash, good block on the cross-up.
All right,
YRC, keep him in the corner.
YRC back there, and we just utilized that opportunity to jump out. I like that a lot. Whiff DP is not going to get punished. It was only the S, not the HS. But look at that risk gauge. That's the fear bar.
Yeah, 100%. You don't want to see that get into Pyru territory. As soon as it gets to the red, that's the wrong neighborhood, fam. Oh, YRC as well, right back at you. Try to keep this locked in the corner and close out this set. Can't Swagnemite do it? Oakey right now with the big air-to-air. Uses the Totsugeki to get close and convert. That was smart. Swagnemite gonna burst out to try to close out the set here.
And bursting on the DP, that's also very smart there from Oakey because it cannot be baited, especially with no RC. Oh, and the tech throw.
How was he ready for the throw right there, Swagnemite? We talked about that security blanket. He was clutching onto it for dear life.
There it is.
Nice job.
And the crowd popped too?
Yeah.
All right. We got some Oakey fans out in the crowd.
Okay.
Excited to see this go to game number 5.
Yeah, most definitely great stuff from Oakey, getting in his business.
I like that Oakey is starting to go into that different layer, right? Going for whiff dolphins to try and force a response from Swagnemite and get those whiff punishes.
Yeah, oh no, the 24 carats, that's turning your neck green, fam. No gold for you.
Uh-oh, but here's the red roaming cancel. Doesn't go for the wall break, but gets the neutral jump. This is gonna hurt.
Indeed, Swagnemite looking good. It's gonna be neutral state on the stage change, but nonetheless, oh, just a big jump heavy. Either way though, because he didn't get a full combo, Oakey just had the Totsugeki ready. And
yeah, plenty of time in the world to react there. And Swagnemite is once again here now at set point. Goes for the jump in there at round start. DP's the Dolphin. Not a good start here for Oakey, and neither is getting clipped by that 6H.
Definitely a rough spot to be in. Swagnemite on set point, in control, trying to wait for what Oakey's gonna do, but ends up just rising with a jump H, catches him with a back turn, or excuse me, that was a 6H.
Yeah, and Oakey threatening negative penalty here. Tension pulse is going down, so not gonna be able to build up as much meter on this offense.
Well, I see the backdash at the end getting clipped, even if it doesn't cross up, another one, burst doesn't come up with anything again.
It's just all crumbling apart right now, Ridge. There's the confirm, but not close enough to hit it. And the panic throw. A story as old as time there.
Man.
Gets caught. But the swap to Leo, still working out here. I like that we're starting off with, like you mentioned, being very committed to that character, but having that backup plan in case things go wrong.
And one of the big reasons I like what Swagnemite did at the very end of that round was he stayed out of throw range, which is specifically important when the opponent's back is to the corner.
Yes.
Right? You don't want to get back thrown. The back thrown incident is a meme in this game for a reason. People lose tournaments of getting back thrown. So great stuff right there, staying out of throw range specifically to not end up in the corner himself.